So let's take one step back and ask, where does all that acidity in our bodies come from? Number one, from our own metabolism. When we burn carbs, fats, and proteins for energy, we break them down into organic acids. These substances are part of our metabolic waste, and they add to the overall acid load in our bodies. Number two is stress. Stress is a huge acidifier, but it works indirectly. Stress, via the release of adrenal cortisol, stress hormone, depletes us of alkaline minerals, so we're losing alkaline balancing capacity, and long term, this can lead into substantial mineral deficiencies, as the case with magnesium for most of us, and also cause acid-base disorders. Moreover, during times of chronic stress, we tend to breathe very shallow, which leads to carbon dioxide overload in our blood. And this is part of the reason why stress is so draining for us. And for those of you with a bit of knowledge in chemistry, here's a tiny little chemical equation. If you increase carbon dioxide in water, you automatically push the balance of this equation to the right, producing carboxylic acid. And this can easily be reversed by exhaling and replacing the carbon dioxide with oxygen again. But if you're spending a substantial amount of time per day with higher levels of carbon dioxide, the formed carboxylic acid will push other weaker acids out of the blood into lymph and connective tissues. Finally, there's one other source of acidity for us, and that is our diet. SAD stands for Standard American Diet, and it truly is sad. There's a growing body of literature on this topic explaining which foods usually alkaline us and which would acidify us, and they vary here and there, and individual metabolism plays a role here as well, but generally this is the list of the main culprits. Have a look. So you'll quickly realize, if you were to try and avoid all these foods, there isn't much left to eat other than greens, greens, and greens. So how many of us could and would really lead a life like that long term?